Her Majesty the Queen, my beloved mother, was an inspiration, an example to me and to all my family. And we owe her the most heartfelt debt.
As the world watched in awe when King Charles III ascended to the throne following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, many wondered how the British monarchy would evolve. But in a surprising move, Charles made a decision that even caught his wife, Camilla, the Queen Consort, off guard. A decision that has dramatically reshaped the royal landscape. This bold shift has strengthened the roles of his son, Prince William, and daughter-in-law, Kate Middleton, positioning them at the heart of the royal family's future. In this video, we'll dive into this game-changing move and explore its impact on the monarchy's next generation. The winds of change, King Charles III's bold shift. When King Charles III ascended to the throne following the death of his beloved mother, Queen Elizabeth II, it marked a historic moment not only for Britain but for the monarchy itself. For decades, the monarchy had stood as a symbol of stability, tradition, and national pride, with Queen Elizabeth II serving as a steady beacon of continuity. However, with Charles now at the helm, it became clear that a new era had begun, one that would involve reshaping the royal family to better reflect the modern world. As King Charles took on the responsibilities of reigning monarch, many were curious about how he would approach leadership, especially given the evolving challenges facing the monarchy in the 21st century. There was no doubt that the royal family was facing a time of transformation, and it wasn't just the British public that was watching. The royal family itself had to adjust to the new dynamics under Charles's reign. In a surprising and bold move that even caught his wife, Camilla, the Queen Consort, off guard, Charles made strategic decisions that would elevate his son, Prince William, and daughter-in-law, Kate Middleton, to even more prominent positions within the royal family. This reshuffling of roles was not just a symbolic gesture, but a shift that redefined the future of the monarchy. It was a decision that seemed to both embrace the younger generation and cast a long shadow over the more seasoned royals, especially Camilla, who found herself in an unexpected and difficult position. Camilla's unexpected struggle. A queen. Consort's uncertainty. Camilla's journey to becoming Queen Consort was anything but simple. For years, she had been a polarizing figure in the public eye, particularly due to her role in the tumultuous relationship between Prince Charles and the late Princess Diana. Despite the many controversies surrounding her, Camilla managed to carve out a place for herself within the royal family, gradually earning respect both from her family members and from the British public. Her marriage to Charles in 2005 was a key moment in her acceptance, although it wasn't without its challenges. In the years that followed, Camilla worked tirelessly to reshape her image and become a more relatable, less divisive figure. Through her charity work and her often low-profile public appearances, she was able to slowly win over critics and become an integral part of the royal family. However, there was always the lingering presence of Princess Diana's legacy, which could never fully be erased. When Charles became king in 2022, Camilla was officially given the title of Queen Consort, a role that carries with it a great deal of prestige and responsibility. Traditionally, the Queen Consort is expected to support the king both in public and private capacities, perform ceremonial duties, and represent the monarchy at various events. For Camilla, this title symbolized a culmination of her efforts over the years and marked a recognition of her place beside Charles as he entered the most demanding phase of his life. However, the reality of her position as Queen Consort has not been what she might have expected. While Camilla had anticipated playing a significant role in the royal family, recent events and decisions made by King Charles have left her feeling sidelined. In a move that surprised even her, Charles began delegating more and more royal duties to Prince William and Princess Catherine, effectively elevating them into positions of greater prominence. This shift was not just about preparing William for his eventual ascension to the throne, it was also about positioning him and Catherine as the face of the monarchy in the modern age. For Camilla, this move was a hard pill to swallow. As Queen Consort, she had hoped for more influence and involvement, but now she found herself in a more symbolic role. The tasks she had been accustomed to handling with Charles, such as attending state functions, performing charitable work, and supporting royal causes, were being transferred to the younger generation. This shift highlighted the growing importance of Prince William and Princess Catherine and placed them firmly at the center of the royal family's future. It also left Camilla questioning her place in the monarchy, the dynamics of Camilla's relationship with the younger royals. The changing dynamics of the royal family and the reshuffling of roles also brought tensions to the surface between Camilla and the younger royals, particularly Princess Catherine. While Camilla and Kate have often appeared to maintain a cordial relationship, the pressures of public scrutiny and the evolving expectations of their roles have sometimes created friction between the two women. Kate, having married Prince William in 2011, quickly became a beloved figure in the royal family, admired for her grace, poise, and charity work. She was widely seen as a breath of fresh air for the monarchy, and her popularity among the public soared as she embraced her role as future queen. Camilla, on the other hand, had spent years navigating public disapproval and managing her complicated image. Despite her many efforts to integrate herself into royal life, there was always a sense that Kate, as the young, fresh face of the monarchy, had eclipsed Camilla in terms of public affection and respect. This dynamic often led to feelings of rivalry or resentment, particularly as Camilla saw her role in the royal family become more ceremonial and less impactful. While Camilla may have tried to offer her support and guidance to Kate, there was a quiet competition between the two women, with each striving to secure their place in the royal hierarchy. The reality is that the royal family, much like any family, is not immune to interpersonal conflicts. The complexities of being part of such a high-profile institution only serve to amplify these tensions. For Camilla, being passed over for significant roles in favor of Prince William and Princess Catherine must have been incredibly frustrating, especially given the years she spent trying to carve out a meaningful place for herself within the monarchy. The emotional toll on Camilla. The toll of being sidelined within her own family can't be understated. Camilla's relationship with King Charles, which has always been a source of strength and stability for her, has also been affected by the shifts in the royal family's priorities. While Charles and Camilla have always been deeply supportive of one another, the pressures of his reign and the weight of his responsibilities have undoubtedly altered the dynamic of their relationship. As king, Charles must balance his personal relationships with the demands of his position, and that has likely impacted the distribution of royal duties. Camilla, who once played a more active role by Charles's side, now finds herself playing a more passive, behind-the-scenes role. Emotionally, this shift must be challenging for Camilla. After years of waiting for recognition, her expectations of what being queen consort would entail have been deflated. Being overlooked for key royal functions in favor of Prince William and Princess Catherine must sting, especially for someone who has worked so hard to reshape her public image and secure her place in the monarchy. Camilla's anxiety over her position is further compounded by concerns about King Charles's health. As he ages and faces health challenges, the possibility that his reign could be shorter than expected has become a pressing reality. If Charles were to step down or face a serious health crisis, the role of monarch would automatically shift to Prince William, further diminishing Camilla's influence in the royal family. A shifting monarchy, the future of the Windsors. King Charles's decision to shift more responsibilities onto Prince William and Princess Catherine is not just a personal choice, it's a strategic one aimed at securing the future of the monarchy. Charles, who has always been acutely aware of the changing times, understands the need to modernize the monarchy to ensure its relevance in a world that is increasingly skeptical of traditional institutions. By empowering William and Catherine, Charles is positioning them as the leaders of the future, ensuring that the monarchy remains in touch with the public and continues to thrive. This shift is also part of Charles's broader vision for the monarchy, which he has long sought to modernize and adapt. Charles has been an advocate for change in various aspects of life, from environmental issues to social justice, and his monarchy is no different. His decisions reflect a desire to move away from the rigid traditions of the past and embrace a more progressive, forward-thinking approach to leadership. But what does this all mean for Camilla? The Queen Consort, despite her long history with the monarchy, is finding it difficult to navigate the new landscape under King Charles's reign. Her influence has been limited, and the increasing prominence of Prince William and Princess Catherine has only intensified her feelings of frustration. As the royal family prepares for its future, the question of Camilla's role looms large. Will she continue to support her husband from the sidelines, or will she find a new way to assert her place in the monarchy? The future of the Windsor dynasty may depend on the answers to these questions. The changing role of the Queen Consort. In the end, King Charles's reign marks a turning point for the British monarchy. His decision to place Prince William and Princess Catherine at the forefront of the royal family reflects his understanding of the monarchy's need to evolve. However, this shift has left some royals, particularly Camilla, grappling with their changing roles. As Queen Consort, Camilla's position was supposed to be one of support, influence, and power. Yet, the reality of her role has been far from what she expected. For Camilla, the challenge lies not only in navigating her position within the royal family, but also in reconciling her personal ambitions with the larger goals of the monarchy. The future of the British royal family remains uncertain, and the story of Camilla's journey as Queen Consort is one that will continue to unfold in the years to come. Whether she can adapt to her new role or find a way to assert herself within the evolving monarchy remains to be seen. What is clear, however, is that the monarchy is changing, and Camilla's place in that future is yet to be determined. Navigating royal tensions, the complex dynamics between Kate Middleton and Queen Camilla. The royal family, long seen as the epitome of British stability, tradition, and grace, has recently been embroiled in a series of personal dramas that threaten to shift its carefully curated image. One of the most fascinating and tension-filled relationships within the family is between Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, and Queen Camilla, the consort of King Charles III. What began as a somewhat cordial relationship between the two women has since evolved into a more complex, at times contentious dynamic, with each woman navigating her own position within the family and the public eye. The royal family's carefully constructed image. Cracks begin to show. The British royal family has always been a symbol of unity and strength, representing the nation with a stoic sense of purpose. The monarchy is built on an intricate web of tradition, historical rituals, and public performances of unity. However, like any family, the royal family has not been immune to personal conflicts, and in recent years these conflicts have become more visible. The rivalry between Kate and Camilla has brought into stark relief the internal struggles that have simmered beneath the surface for years. What once appeared to be a flawless institution where family members work together in harmony now faces the stark reality of personal discord. Camilla's role as Queen Consort, struggling to find her place. When Camilla Parker Bowles married Prince Charles in 2005, she was fully aware of the challenges she would face in becoming part of the royal family. As the woman who had been widely viewed as the other woman, in the breakdown of Prince Charles's marriage to Princess Diana, Camilla was never going to be accepted without resistance from the public and certain members of the royal family. Over time, Camilla worked hard to reshape her public image. Through charitable work, public appearances, and a low-key personal life, she gradually won over many critics. Her resilience and ability to endure the media scrutiny helped her gain acceptance, but her role in the royal family remained somewhat ambiguous, especially as she transitioned from being Charles's mistress to his wife, and ultimately to Queen Consort. As Queen Consort, Camilla holds an important but traditionally subordinate position within the monarchy. Unlike monarchs who wield actual power, the consort's role has historically been one of support. However, in the case of Queen Camilla, her title was meant to signify her place beside King Charles as he ascended the throne. She was expected to fulfill the traditional duties of a consort, participating in royal events, offering public support to the monarch, and contributing to charitable causes. But the reality of her role was far more nuanced. Camilla found herself feeling sidelined as King Charles made a series of strategic decisions that placed the future of the monarchy squarely on the shoulders of his son, Prince William, and his wife Catherine, Kate Middleton. While many saw these moves as a way to prepare for the future, Camilla's reactions were mixed. For years, she had worked to carve out her own space within the royal family. But now, with King Charles promoting his son's responsibilities, Camilla felt as though her hard-earned position was being diminished. Prince William and Catherine, the new faces of the monarchy. King. Charles's decisions to elevate Prince William and Catherine to more prominent roles within the monarchy were undoubtedly part of a long-term strategy to ensure the monarchy's relevance in the modern world. The public has embraced the younger royals with enthusiasm, especially Catherine, whose poise, charity work, and dedication to her family have won her widespread admiration. As future king and queen, Prince William and Catherine are naturally expected to take on more significant responsibilities, and their popularity only amplifies the need for them to be in the public eye. However, this shift has inadvertently created tension within the royal family, particularly with Camilla. The queen consort, who had anticipated playing a more prominent role as the wife of the reigning monarch, now found herself somewhat overshadowed by the younger generation. The public's increasing affection for William and Catherine only intensified the pressure on Camilla to prove her relevance. She struggled to find a clear role within the monarchy, which led to feelings of frustration and even resentment toward the very family she had once hoped to help guide and support. The strained relationship between Camilla and Kate. The relationship between Kate Middleton and Queen Camilla has always been delicate. From the outset, Kate's arrival in the royal family was marked by scrutiny, both from the public and from the family itself. As the woman who would one day become queen, Kate had to navigate her place in the royal family, balancing her duties as a wife, a mother, and a future monarch with the expectations placed upon her by both the public and her in-laws. While Camilla had been a longtime companion of Prince Charles and therefore already had her place in the royal fold, Kate's role was much more complex. She was the young, new addition, and her relationship with Camilla quickly became a topic of intense interest. On the surface, the two women seemed to get along, with Kate making an effort to support Camilla and maintain a cordial relationship. However, tensions simmered beneath the surface. The competition between the two women was palpable, with each vying for the attention and admiration of the public, not to mention a place of prominence in the royal family. The media quickly latched onto any hint of discord, turning the relationship between Kate and Camilla into a public spectacle. Rumors of rivalry between the two were magnified by their contrasting approaches to royal duties. Camilla, having spent years trying to prove her worthiness as a royal consort, often found herself frustrated by Kate's seemingly effortless ability to win the public's affection. On the other hand, Kate, despite her grace and diplomacy, was aware of Camilla's long history with the family and the baggage that came with her position. Camilla's public frustration. Speaking out about her struggles. Over time, Camilla began to show signs of frustration. She openly discussed the challenges she faced in her role as queen consort, highlighting the pressures of the position and the difficulties of being constantly in the public eye. Camilla's dissatisfaction was not limited to her relationship with Kate. She also voiced concerns about her husband's health and how it could affect her future in the monarchy. King Charles's health had become a growing concern, with rumors of health issues plaguing the king's ability to perform his royal duties. In this context, Camilla found herself caught in a delicate position, not knowing whether she would continue to play a significant role in the monarchy or whether the focus would shift entirely to William and Catherine. In contrast to Camilla's more public display of dissatisfaction, Kate chose to handle matters behind the scenes. She had learned to navigate the intricacies of royal life with grace and diplomacy, making an effort to build relationships with her fellow family members, including Camilla. Kate's efforts to maintain peace were often praised by the public, and her ability to avoid public spats made her appear both composed and capable of handling royal tensions with maturity. While Kate certainly felt the weight of her responsibilities, she chose not to air her grievances publicly, instead opting to resolve conflicts privately and focus on her duties as a mother and future queen. The royal drama, a public spectacle. The tensions between Kate and Camilla, once confined to the royal household, eventually became a public spectacle. The media, ever eager to capitalize on the drama within the royal family, turned their focus to the ongoing rivalry between the two women. Every interaction, every gesture was scrutinized by the press, fueling the fire of public interest. The royal family, which had long been seen as a bastion of stability and unity, now found itself in the midst of a soap opera-style drama that played out for the world to see. As the rivalry between Kate and Camilla grew more intense, the atmosphere within the royal household began to shift. Official royal events, once showcases of unity and grace, became fraught with tension. The previously harmonious gatherings were now laden with unspoken conflict as the two women navigated their complicated relationship in the public eye. Even the usually composed royal family members seemed less cheerful, and the carefully maintained image of peace within the monarchy began to crumble. The impact on the royal family's future. The long-term implications of the rivalry between Kate and Camilla are still unfolding, but it's clear that the ongoing tensions will have lasting effects on the royal family. Kate, as the future queen, is likely to find her position in the family more complicated due to the friction between her and Camilla. Her ability to balance her public image with her personal relationships will be key to her success in the royal family. For Camilla, the situation is even more precarious. As queen consort, she must find a way to assert her influence within the family while navigating her relationship with Kate and the challenges posed by King Charles's health. If she can find a way to reconcile with Kate and play a more collaborative role within the royal family, it could strengthen her position and ensure her place within the monarchy's future. The drama between Kate and Camilla has not only changed the internal dynamics of the royal family, but has also affected how the public views the monarchy. Once seen as an unshakable institution, the monarchy is now facing new questions about its unity and relevance. The royal family's vulnerability to personal disputes is more apparent than ever, and the way these tensions are handled could determine the future of the British monarchy for generations to come.